Good evening and welcome back to our news roundup. Here's a look at the top stories making headlines today. In a major political development in Karnataka, JDS leader H.D. Revanna has been arrested in connection with an alleged abduction case. This comes amidst serious accusations against his son Prajwal Revanna, who is accused of sexual assault and abuse. Revanna claims his arrest is politically motivated, but 3 FIRs paint a different picture. These include one for molestation against both Revanna and Prajwal, another for rape and blackmail against Prajwal, and a third for abduction against Revanna. Prajwal is currently in Germany and authorities are seeking his return through Interpol. The Karnataka government has taken steps to support survivors of the alleged assault by Prajwal, offering financial assistance and deploying women counselors. This story is likely to develop further in the upcoming days with both legal and political implications. A similar case emerges in Bengal as Governor C.V. Ananda Bose finds himself embroiled in a controversy surrounding a sexual harassment complaint filed against him by a female employer. He has also barred police personnel from entering Raj Bhavan premises, citing his immunity under Article 361. The governor claims the charges are baseless, but this move undermines the authority of the police and raises questions about accountability for those in high office. Public backlash has been strong, with Trinamool Congress leading the criticism. The Kolkata police is determined to investigate, but their efforts have been hampered by the governor's actions. Focusing north, a militant attack on an Indian Air Force convoy in Poonch, Jammu Kashmir has heightened security concerns in the region. The attack resulted in the death of 1 Jawan and injuries to 4 others. Search operations for the militants are underway with aerial support. This incident raises questions about the effectiveness of security measures. The use of potential sophisticated US-made weapons by the militants adds another layer of concern. Authorities are questioning individuals to identify any local support networks assisting the militants. It's also worth noting the recent ban on VPN apps in the Anantnag-Rajouri belt, a move aimed at disrupting communications within militant groups. Political parties have reacted with criticism, with the Congress questioning the BJP's security claims, while the National Conference highlighting the need for diplomatic channels to address terrorism. Moving on, dust has settled on campaigning for the third phase of India's Lok Sabha elections. Over 94 constituencies across 12 states and union territories saw the curtains come down on political rallies and public outreach efforts yesterday at 6 p.m. Polling for these seats will be held on May 7th. This phase features some high-profile names logged in electoral battles, including Union Ministers Amit Shah, Prahlad Joshi, and Jyotiraditya Scindia, along with former Madhya Pradesh CM Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Congress leader Digvijay Singh, and even Samajwadi Party's Dimple Yadav and NCP MP Supriya Sule. It's important to remember that with voting just around the corner, a 48-hour silence period has been kicked in as per Section 126 of the Representation of the People Act. This means no public meetings, proceedings, or displays of election material on television or online platforms are allowed. This is to ensure a fair and peaceful voting experience for all. Switching gears, Prime Minister Narendra Modi took center stage in Ayodhya. During his speech, he launched a scathing attack on the SP and Congress, accusing them of dynastic politics and neglecting public interest. He also accused them of spreading misinformation through their manifestos and highlighted his own humble beginning as a tea seller who rose through the ranks. Interestingly, PM Modi emphasized his and CM Yogi's lack of children, framing it as a dedication to public service. Additionally, he criticized efforts to alter reservation politics based on religion, claiming it threatens the rights of marginalized communities. He also slammed the opposition parties for boycotting the Ayodhya Ram Mandir consecration ceremony, calling it disrespectful towards Lord Ram. His speech is likely to set the tone for upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Shifting focus, tensions are rising between Tamil Nadu and Kerala over the Mullaperiyar Dam. Tamil Nadu accuses Kerala of obstructing essential maintenance work on the dam, jeopardizing water security in Tamil Nadu. Kerala allegedly delayed routine tasks and hindered approvals for transporting materials needed for strengthening the dam. While the Dam Safety Act empowers authorities to enforce maintenance, the current situation suggests a lack of cooperation from Kerala. Tamil Nadu is seeking legal intervention to ensure the essential repairs are completed on time. On a global front, concerns about pesticide residue levels in Indian food products have been raised internationally. However, the government assures strict regulations are in place. Recent bans imposed by Hong Kong and Singapore on certain Indian spice brands due to alleged pesticide presence are being addressed. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India is collecting samples and verifying compliance. Importantly, India boasts stringent maximum residue limits for pesticides, ensuring food safety for consumers. In a significant development, the Indian Navy is getting closer to finalizing a crucial acquisition, Project 75I, a multi-billion-dollar deal for 6 new submarines. This crucial addition to the Navy's underwater fleet has only 2 contractors left, Germany's ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems and Spain's Navantia. The process is currently in the evaluation stage. The Navy is scrutinizing proposals and technical specifications to pick the best fit. Both firms pass field evaluation trials, TKMS in March and Navantia with trials expected before June. An interesting development emerged recently with the German government considering acquiring a stake in TKMS. This could offer greater stability and commitment from the German side, a crucial factor in such a large-scale project. Looking at the technology, TKMS boasts a design based on their successful Class 214 and Class 212 CD submarines, known for their stealth capabilities. However, a key requirement for the winner is the Make in India initiative. The winning company must ensure increased local content from 45% in the first submarine to a minimum of 60% in the last. This means joint design and development with the India's Magazone Dog Shipbuilders Limited is a must. Beyond this specific deal, Germany has recently eased its licensing restrictions to facilitate military equipment sales to India. This project is processing under the Strategic Partnership Model, a model designed to promote technology transfer and domestic production in India. In a move sparking concerns about press freedom, Israel ordered the closure of Al Jazeera's local offices. This unprecedented action includes confiscating equipment, blocking broadcasts, and shutting down their websites. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu accused Al Jazeera of inciting violence and being a mouthpiece for Hamas, a Palestinian militant group. Al Jazeera, on the other hand, has vowed to fight this decision legally. It's interesting to note that this ban can only be in place for a maximum of 45 days, after which further legal justification would be needed. Additionally, it doesn't affect Al Jazeera's operations in the West Bank or Gaza Strip. This move might strain relations with Qatar, a key player in ongoing ceasefire negotiations for the Gaza conflict. Shifting our focus to the international relations, Chinese President Xi Jinping arrived in France for a state visit. This high-profile meeting makes 60 years of diplomatic ties between Paris and Beijing. French President Emmanuel Macron aims to discuss critical issues like the ongoing Ukraine war and trade relations. Notably, this is Xi Jinping's first trip to Europe since 2019 and includes visits to Serbia and Hungary. But the choice of France as the sole major European power signals a strong bond between the two nations, particularly after Macron's visit to China last year. Talks are planned involving EU Commission Chief Ursula von der Leyen, followed by a state banquet at the Élysée Palace. The outcome of these discussions will be closely watched as the world grapples with geopolitical tensions. And that's a wrap for today's news. Stay tuned for latest updates and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This is Chronicle Daily signing off.